It is a beautiful day outside, and you can see our kitties running through the yard there. We have snow on the ground, but it is time to get some seeds into some potting mix and get them started. So even though there's snow on the ground, we are going to plant some seeds today. I'm actually a little late starting some of these, but I want to start some arnica, and we're going to grow some lemon balm. I tried this last year and my plants got burned up and yeah, it didn't work. And then I need to start some cherry tomatoes. It's still a little early for that, but I'm just going to take care of planting these 3 seed packets, well, some of the seeds from the packets today, and we need to get them started germinating. This is my seed container box, and I don't keep a ton of seeds, but as you can see, there's quite a few in here of various kinds of seeds. So we're going to get started. We're going to plant them in the bottom of these milk jugs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out, cut the top off. I'm going to fill the bottom of it with dirt, and we're going to plant some of these seeds in them. So we're going to start out with the wild cherry tomato seeds, and these are what the seeds look like. They're super tiny, about 25 come in a package. We don't need actually that much. I'm going to use these little containers to start them, and I'm going to put 2 of these little seeds in each container, and we're going to water it and set it up in our schoolroom on the table in there until they germinate. And the reason we're putting 2 in is so that just in case we get a poor germination rate, if I can say that, hopefully we'll have at least 1 in each pot. Now for our large family, we use a different type of tomato for sauces and such, but my husband really likes the cherry tomatoes, so we're going to grow a couple of plants just for fresh eating over the summer.
They're small.
Okay, so pick up a little seed, drop it in there. Good. I'll pick up another one and then drop it like over here. Good. And then do it here. I'm going to put 2 in each pot. There you go.
Whoops, I put 3 in there.
You put 3? Okay, that's fine. All right, so we need 2 in here and then 2 in here.
Oh, there's just enough. There is.
All right. All right.
And I might.
Okay, so it says to plant about 1/4 of an inch deep. So we're just going to kind of cover these with just a very little bit of soil. You can, I don't know if you can see the seeds in there. We've got 2 seeds in there. We're going to lightly cover them with a little bit of soil. So I'm just going to kind of push them down a little bit and cover them up.
I'm just going to mark these ones. No,
Cover them up.
This is a broken can. Yeah.
Stop.
You can cut me out of the video.
All right, so now that they're all covered up, now we're going to get a little bit of water and water those. They don't need much water, just a very little bit. And it says that they should germinate within 7 to 14 days. So now we're going to take the lemon balm, and it says that we need to we need to put these very lightly on the soil, and it needs light to germinate. So we're going to sow these on the surface and get these ready to go. These seeds actually do kind of look like dirt. They are extremely tiny.
Like
So
bugs.
yeah, like little bugs.
Disgusting bugs.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to very lightly just kind of sprinkle them
All the way on.
on the surface,
All the way on.
and they will germinate where they germinate. And then once they do germinate, we will transplant them to our planter, and then they can finish growing in the big place that they'll be. We can separate out whatever little plants get put together. So there's that. And then I'll actually get a spray bottle of water and I will spray this so that we don't lose any of those seeds on the surface. The last one we're going to plant today is the arnica. And my goal in growing this, it's actually a flower, it's a perennial flower. And my goal in growing this is to use the flower buds to make an herbal like a boo-boo balm. So we're gonna try boo-boo balm. We're going to try growing these flowers and see what we can do with that. So here's what those arnica seeds look like. They do look like flower seeds, and they kind of look like little sticks. So we're gonna kind of sprinkle them over the surface and then lightly cover them with some soil. So I'm just gonna kind of pull some soil over here a little bit, and then I will sprinkle that soil on top.
Seeds kind of look like lead.
A little bit.
From pencils.
From pencils. So I'm going to kind of sprinkle this like so. And again, we can separate out these plants once they germinate. This one actually has quite a bit of germination time. It says 14 to 30 days. So we're going to see what happens here. I'm going to take that leftover soil that I put over here and just very lightly kind of sprinkle that over the top.
That's like a month long. Yeah.
And then obviously I will label the containers. So this one is arnica and this one is lemon balm, and then we have the cherry tomatoes over there. And that's it for this session. We will be planting more seeds as time goes on, but this is it for today. So I have a happy helper who typed in lemon balm on our label maker here, and they're going to hit the print button. You hit print? Print right there. And it's going to print out the back.
Right here.
Yep, wait till it's done. Okay, now click it.
Button.
All right.
And now it is done.
Yep. All right.
Lemon
And we'll
balm.
clear that off, and then the next one you want to type in arnica.
How do I type in arnica?
Okay, so we have arnica printed. So push the button. There you
And
go.
here it is.
So we have arnica.
Arnica.
Okay, excuse me.
Right here. And lemon balm.
We have lemon balm, and then we
Arnica.
need to type in cherry tomato. And we have our cherry tomatoes. All right, so now we're gonna spritz the top like this, like that. Can you spritz it? Good job, keep going. We wanna get the soil damp. There you go, good. All right, I think that's good enough. Stop. Good. All right, I'm gonna let your brother do the next one. Okay, spritz the next one.
I'll do it by myself.
All right, that's enough. Woo! All right. And now we have our arnica planted, we have our lemon balm planted, and we have our cherry tomatoes planted. And that's going to be it for this week.
May I please water?
All right, different day, different week. We are still continuing to work on planting our seeds for our garden, and I thought I'd show you some of the things that we did today. I didn't film us doing it because I was working with my 5 older children, and it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a disaster, and it was not, I wasn't able to film while we were doing that. But let me show you what we've got so far. So this is our Heinz Classic Processing tomatoes, and these are just little, I guess they'd be little shot glasses from the Dollar Tree. I got a bunch of those several years ago, and we just put seeds in them and plant them out and let them grow. Yeah. And then over here we have some Solo cups, and they have watermelon in it with an extra cube. Somebody hit a button on the label maker. But yeah, we've got 5 watermelons, and yeah, dirt and disaster everywhere, but that's okay. In this tray down here, I've got the Amish paste tomatoes, and this is my first year growing them. So we will see how that goes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 Amish paste tomatoes, and I'm hoping that I'll get lots of tomatoes to make a year's worth of tomato sauce. So this is where I just keep all of my seeds. Lots of dirt, lots of dirt. This is pumpkin. So we have 3 trays of pumpkin, and we have 4 seeds in each thing. So we'll have a total of, well, Lord willing, we'll have a total of 12 pumpkin plants, and I actually need to plant more. But those are all the milk containers I have at the moment. So I have to wait until we have some more milk containers. So probably next week. And then moving over here, again, this is also a first time endeavor. We are starting our corn indoors. We have a lot of deer, raccoon. I mean, we live in the country, so we have critters everywhere. So I thought I was gonna try to start our corn indoors and then try to transplant it out. So this is an experiment. I have seen others do it successfully. So we're gonna try and see what happens with that. So I have no idea how many are here. My oldest son actually worked on planting those. So I think he said there might be about 50. I don't know. So we're gonna see how that turns out. So yeah, that's all that we have going for today. So I gotta check my planner and see what other things we need to plant out. I know we've got lettuce, and I haven't decided yet whether I'm gonna try to do butternut squash or anything like that. Just gonna see where we end up. So I'm gonna check out my planner this weekend and see what else needs to be planted. But that is a huge start, and what we'll end up doing is, I'll show you here in a minute, we're gonna put them all on the schoolroom table because that is the window that gets the most light. And as it gets warmer out, we'll take it out to the front porch where the seeds can have direct sunlight and the heat from the day. So I'm gonna work on getting all this cleaned up. So here's how I have my indoor garden set up, or my seed starting place. I don't really have room in this house to do grow lights. We use this table for school a lot of the time during the school year. So right now the kids are using the kitchen table, but I like to have a table in here so that we can gather around and do school in the schoolroom and have the table clear for lunch and stuff. But anyway, this is how our seed starting place is going. All of these large cups are the corn that we planted. And then this is my lemon balm that I got started a while back. These are the Heinz, it's upside down, but the Heinz Classic tomatoes. They're starting to pop up. You can see those little plants. Those are the Amish paste tomatoes. Most of those have popped up. This is the watermelon. I don't know if you can see it, but this right here is starting to pop up. So we got watermelon starting to come up. And then over here, this one, and that one are pumpkin. And there are 4 seeds in each of that. That was my arnica that did not survive. It did have some green coming up, and then my kids overwatered it and kind of killed what was there. So I'm gonna have to redo that. And then that, of all the little cherry tomato plants, that is the only one that has survived. I took over the watering because my kids were overwatering it and just using too much force with the spray bottle. So I've had to take that back over. So this is how this is looking so far. I'm very pleased with the results this year. We have it here because this is the east facing window. So this gives the most sunlight for the plants. And I've got kiddos playing outside this morning. So yeah, this is how our seeds are looking so far.